Hello everyone, I'm Nika, the intern, and today we have the honorable...
Honorable. The ridiculous.
That's what you say for a judge.
Well, I used to be a lawyer, so
Judge Kelly.
Yes, I could be judge of your networking behavior, so maybe I am the honorable. Yeah.
Everyone, today we have here with us the honorable Judge Kelly. Here to judge your resumes.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about all the resume questions that you may have. We've asked a couple of experts in the field, hiring managers and consultants, and we're just going to sort of divulge their answers and give our own BYDN spin on it, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. So the first question is sort of the big, all-consuming, how many pages should your resume be?
One. That's sort of the unanimous answer from our community, particularly for college students. One page.
You don't have that much experience yet, like you just don't.
And if you do have a lot of experience, that could be longer, but think about how you can make everything concise and easy to scan on the first page. If, say, you've gone back to college after, I don't know, maybe you've done some time abroad, maybe you've got work experience between finishing high school and heading off to college, maybe you're working your way through college and taking college on a part-time basis. You may have more to say, but understand that hiring managers are looking for one page and they're scanning one page really quickly.
Next question is, should your resume include a personal statement or mission statement at the top?
I think that was sort of a depends answer from our network. Here's what I'm thinking, because you can probably see from my face how I was feeling. Sometimes those things can feel forced and artificial. Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't feel right to you to, have your mission statement, because some of us, we don't know what we want to do. And so don't feel like you have to do it if it feels awkward and uncomfortable, like a suit that doesn't feel, maybe like that suit you had to wear, or that formal outfit you had to wear for a job interview, and you felt like
a suit that's too big.
Yeah, that you felt like no, that looks stylish, but you know what I mean, like something that feels uncomfortable and not you. Don't write one if it doesn't feel like you.
And if you do have a North Star, as someone put it, then is it okay to include it?
You know what? Hey, absolutely. Maybe you want to put that in, but also think about the type of company you're applying for. Mm-hmm. Maybe they are a very mission-oriented organization, and so your mission statement aligning with their cultural values, why not highlight that right at the top? But also think about who the hiring manager or the person reviewing your resume. There's 5 generations in the workforce. If your hiring manager is old school, a baby boomer, maybe Gen X, like me, we may look at something and go, what is this? Whereas a millennial reviewing your resume, that may really rock their world, that you've got a mission and values that align with theirs.
Mm-hmm. What about color? And this might sort of go back to looking to who's hiring you, but just does color have a place on the resume?
That was another one that our participants in our questioning have said it depends. Mm-hmm. Creative fields. Mm-hmm. Definitely where something that's showing your design chops matters. Mm-hmm. For other roles, not essential. Mm-hmm. I think people were more concerned with formatting and the one page, the right kind of font and not too funky, particularly thinking of some traditional jobs.
Yeah, and when we say color here, we don't mean unicorn stickers, although that has its place, as we've learned in the networking world, but we just mean like a splash, a banner maybe, and like different font colors.
I mean, with all of this, you want your resume to be reviewed and considered for your skills. Don't do stuff that makes it kind of distracting or sets the wrong impression. Someone's looking at it going, why is there a unicorn sticker? If they're doing that, they're not paying attention to what you bring to the role.
Mm-hmm. But what you do want is sort of someone to say, oh, look at this one, and sort of pick it out of the pile.
Right. And that may be because it's well formatted and has lots of white space on it so someone can quickly scan and review your information. Mm-hmm. But then again, as we noted, if you're applying for a creative role, you should not just be telling people to look at your website and your portfolio where all your creative stuff is. They should see it when they see your resume.
What skills should be listed if you have a skills section? Should you have a skills section?
If you've got real skills that you're bringing to the job, the unanimous kind of view of our network was yes, you should have those skills on your resume. But also too, there's not one resume that fits all job applications. So you may need to tweak and highlight, bring forward, or play down different skills depending on the job you're applying for. Mm-hmm. But if you've got real skills, flex those muscles.
Yeah, absolutely. And hobbies.
Hobbies. Well, I think people sort of are of two mindsets. Some hobbies shouldn't be listed. It may be just, unless it really applied to the job. So the one example was if your hobby was watching zombie movies, unless you're applying to be an extra maybe on the set of a zombie movie, that could be something that sort of is, confusing signaling. Are you paying attention to your studies? Are you bringing team skills? Or what's the point of listing that? Mm-hmm. And then I think listing some hobbies can be really, really bland is the word that's coming to mind, like reading.
Yeah.
If you're applying for a job and you've got a resume and reading is also taking in information and synthesizing it, making sense of the world, you hope everybody who applies for a job knows how to read, and will read and understand information. So I don't know what value it adds when it's just really bland and generic, like reading or cooking. Mm-hmm. If you're, hey, I'm really into, the raw food movement, maybe that's something to put in there. So I'd sort of use hobbies with caution.
With caution, okay. And then lastly, just resume red flags, things that are like an immediate turn off and you're like, okay, not this person.
It was pretty unanimous, typos and grammar.
Yeah.
And I think one of the big challenges for newer entrants into the workforce is you're so used to doing everything on a computer screen. You've got to get other eyes to look at your resume to make sure that it is, reading as it should. You've got to remember that your resume may be read by someone off a computer screen. So print off your resume, and you may be thinking, oh my God, Kelly, we're killing trees. It's like somebody else is going to be killing trees reading your resume. How does it look when it's printed out and when it's a physical piece of paper? And read it again on paper to catch any typos. Take an example today. You read a blog post of mine that I didn't print out, and you found a typo. And I had previously found another typo when I had read it again. We don't capture everything, necessarily. So have another set of eyes, look at it, print it out, and see how it looks, in physical copy.
Any other resume tips, tricks, advice, do's, do nots?
Other than reading all the answers from all of our Build Your Dream Network. Build Your Dream Network. You'd think I know the name of my damn book by now. Build Your Dream Network community, because as you know, you've read them, there's some amazing answers from why you actually need 2 resumes, to more answers on hobbies, other pet peeves. Don't put your picture on your resume. So there's some other kind of things, is read that and then understand that this is just a group of people's input. Mm-hmm. This is your resume. You know yourself better than anybody else. You're selling yourself for a job. Take in all the information, synthesize it, consider it, and do what's right for you.
Absolutely. And we'll make sure to link the blog post down below so you can get the advice from all the experts. And I think that's it for now. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you so much, Nika.
Have a great day, guys.